Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Lesego Pase decided to break her silence and speak about her whole situation on her live on Instagram, and this is what she had to say. I'm just gonna share the video, you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Love you guys so much. Bye guys.
Out of the goodness of their hearts, or the story has touched a lot of women. It's relatable for a lot of women in South Africa and just globally. People understand, right? So I don't appreciate the insensitivity and entitlement around this case. This is not the time for people to start thinking of how they can profit off of my grief, off of Gaune's legacy or anything like that. I hadn't even exhumed the body and people already thinking of forming organizations. I mean, really, the sensitivity and entitlement is just bizarre, really. Yeah. The entitlement, really. And as guys, I still ask myself what's in it. I'm already going through a lot. My lips are getting dry because I'm not feeling. We're praying for you. That's all I need right now. I need prayers. I need the right questions asked and directed to the right person. Have I spoken to that person? I haven't. I saw that earlier on. I have actually. But it's nothing to write home about. Same story. The damage has already been done, so. I was gonna drink to get drunk a while. Then I'll act stupid. I don't need to be under the influence. I need to face this. I need to face this, remain level-headed. I can't afford to slip. There's too many traps for me to not be wide awake, and I can't afford to let my guard down right now. There's a lot going on. There's a lot at stake. So drinking is going to derail me from the course. So your bullies are coming, babe. Better your shoulders are not covered. Praying for your safety. I'm safe, guys. I believe I'm safe. I try to. It's not nice that I have to constantly look over my shoulder, just scan the environment for threats, and it's not nice. But I try my best to not move around a lot, to not disclose my movements and all of that. So I try by all means to stay safe. I'm not taking calls from people, even from my friends. I avoid calls. I don't know who's who. I don't know who to trust at this stage. Things are getting weird. Baby K is helping you fight this battle from above. Of course, that's a soldier. That's a little foot soldier right there. But you're wearing makeup in a restaurant. Never take you to imagine. Guys, I'm going through a lot. My shoulders should be the least of your worries right now. What did you order? Mate. You know, mate, I'm trying not to. I try to eat right. But I can't stomach anything. I'm battling with my diet. Just pray for me, guys. Send those Bible verses. Keep me going, and then. I'm not paying attention to the noise, the negativity. It's not the time for that. God has carried me. Your prayers have carried me. It's by the grace of God that I still look well put together. I'm not falling apart. I've seen the low messes and the grace of God even through this difficult time. And it looks bleak and hopeless, but God has really carried me. Isaiah 46 verse 4, piece of faith in the script. Guys, I do try to cover up, eh? I do. Guys, but I'm not gonna stay stuck in there. It's already dark. So guys, allow me to enjoy the stuff that I enjoy, you know, just looking okay, looking good. I've always looked good. So I don't want to look like what I'm going through. God is with you. Absolutely. Then of all the noise. Yes, that is so true. Sometimes people are controlled by demons that we have no control over, and it's not to excuse anyone or absolve anyone from taking accountability for their actions. At the end of the day, I still believe that you have a choice to do right or wrong, to do good or bad. But people are struggling with things that are beyond us. Eh? I'm saying this from looking at things from a spiritual lens more than anything. I've experienced things. I've encountered a lot of things with that person, so I know it sounds crazy, but it's and as much as this has happened and it's unbelievable that it happened in the way that it happened, it's almost like a part of me knew that this day would come. Yeah, it's that deep. I think this is probably why a lot of times people think I appear detached or nonchalant about this whole situation. That is not the case. I think I've gone through so much in that relationship or that manipulationship that I've become desensitized to cruelty. It's like cruelty had become a norm. No, it sounds ridiculous to even say that, but when you're not in that situation or when you've not gone through what I've been through with that person, you wouldn't understand. But this didn't come as... I'm not surprised. It's shocking. It shook me to the core, but I'm not... There's a part of me that knew that this day was unavoidable. Yeah, I'm not going to unpack the spiritual aspect of what's going on, but it's almost like I couldn't avoid it. It sounds crazy and insensitive to say, but it would have happened regardless, even if it was after 5 years, there would have been a way. It's crazy that I'm even saying this because I had a talk with a friend of mine earlier this year, and I remember saying to her that, and she was just reminding me of the conversation that we had about this entire thing when we were going back and forth with the custody battle, that it's almost like there's a part of me that knew that this was going to happen, and I felt so hopeless, I felt so helpless. And I did talk about it. I've been talking, and for the people that say I didn't fight enough, I've given this my best shot. I fought to save my boy. I prayed hard. I fought the system. I tried to, regardless. I just wish that it didn't happen in the way that it did happen, or Guys, I can't function. I try to distract myself. Even going on, on this life, I'm just trying, just to distract myself to not dwell so much on this, because this thing is breaking. Dress however you want. I'm not even bothered by that, because my dress code is the least of my worries right now. Am I naked? No. You're strong for women exposed in narcissism. Yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I don't think that people are aware of these things. It sounds like this word is so overused that people are becoming desensitized to the reality that this is real. Guys, there's a dark world out there. And as much as we believe in God and His higher power and everything, there's also another side to life. There's a dark world, and it's real. So when we speak about these things, it's not attention seeking. It's not that we're looking for validation on Instagram or social media. I know you spoke about this because that was my reality. It was my lived horror. I experienced that. That was my personal story. That was my experience. So when I speak about narcissism, and I will continue to do that because I feel like people need to be educated in our communities about the reality of narcissism, because it's real. It's real. we believe you, love, and I appreciate it. Be it that people believe me or not, I still had to speak about this. I didn't care whether people believed me or not. At the end of the day, I needed to get my truth out. I needed help. I was stifled. I was oppressed for the longest time. I had to come out and speak about this. I mean, who expected me to keep quiet when I had no help around my baby being buried in my absence, really? Thank you so much, V, guys. I really have to mention this. V has been such a strong support system. She's been a sister. She's been so speaking truth to power. In times when I felt helpless and I didn't know where I was going or coming, she's been there. You know, she's been so bold in fighting for me. And this goes to everyone. How are you emotionally? Days aren't the same, like I said. Some days I'm surviving, some days I just want to hide from the world. Sometimes I don't want to believe that this is happening. Unfortunately, I have to face reality and come to terms with the reality of it all. As horrid as it is, I have to come to a place where I don't know. And I feel like the grace of God has been upon me throughout this case, from the time that I spoke out to this point. Just how everything is unraveling and unfolding. I can't do it by myself. This is beyond me. This is a spiritual battle that I can't fight in my power and my strength. But I've trusted God to see me through it. And I've seen the presence of God, the evidence of God in all of this. As unfortunate as it is, and as hard as it is to accept that this is happening, but I've seen the goodness of God in all of it. This is not the time for me to question God and why and hows, but trust that He knows why it had to turn out this way. If anyone is able to send anything, please do not stop. Look, guys, I don't want to be subjected to anything other than what I've gone through with donations. As far as donations are concerned, I think I've covered what needed to be covered. I mean, the baby has been laid to rest. The money has gone to the course. I mean, information, all of those things don't come cheap, right? We've seen the results. I don't think that I need to explain further or account to anyone other than what you guys have seen. Maybe if I need to, if I must, really, I will, but I don't feel like that is necessary at this stage. I mean, it shouldn't be the point of discussion right now. I'm dealing with the aftermath of everything. I'm processing things as they happen, but I mean, the baby has been laid to rest. And thank you so much to everyone who has donated. I can say about the donation. I don't mean to sound ungrateful and rude, but I can say about guys, you didn't ask for anything. We're offering. Oh, guys. Can I take you to a psychologist? Oh no, guys, I'm not ready for that. The collectives. You're shaking. Yeah, I'm dealing with anxiety. They traumatized you. I don't think those